Hello, it's Len from Straight Talk from the Homeland. This is a Khachka crossstone. It's a intangible part of Armenia's rich cultural heritage. I'm going to talk about prostitute agencies today. The first of which I'm going to identify is Unesco. I used to work for the United Nations. There are many good, decent people who work for the United Nations, working very hard. But the truth of the matter is that the UN is controlled by rich and powerful interests. No one in the UN would dispute this. And in UNESCO, we had, for example, the former Director General, Irina Bokova from Bulgaria, who allowed the destruction of the world's largest cemetery at Jufa, Nakhichevan, to take place between 1998 and 2002. 10,000 of these incredibly precious Khachka were destroyed. Why? To wipe out all trace of Armenian presence in the area so that they could pretend that Armenians never were here. This is cultural genocide, and yet UNESCO allowed that and didn't say anything. Not only that, but also continues to award the genocidal dictator of Baku many festivals, intangible appropriation of what is Armenian cultural history, like pomegranates and the Kochari dance, an ancient group dance held here in the Armenian highlands for thousands of years. But now UNESCO wants to inscribe this as part of the intangible assets of Azerbaijan, calling the facsimile Yali Azerbaijani. Azerbaijan has no cultural heritage of that nature because these people that came were Tatars that rode on horses. You know, they were of Mongol extraction. They came on horses. They didn't have a permanent settlement. They came, invaded, and then took the cultural heritage. Other prostitute agencies I shall mention right now, media like CNN and BBC, who will run advertisements for Turkey and Azerbaijan and stay silent about the genocide of Artsak's 120,000 through starvation. I mean, there is no other place on this planet where there is a starvation genocide going on other than perhaps Ethiopia, and that's well documented. But for Armenians, they can't even get a look in when it comes to any of the mainstream media. Why? Because those mainstream media are bribed by petrochemical dollars. That's prostitution in my view. So we need to make sure that those people in these sort of agencies who can reach to the world and tell what's going on are put under pressure, and that these people are held to account for their part in the genocide of not just Armenia's cultural heritage, but also the people themselves and the buildings and everything else that have been here for thousands of years. Please like, share and subscribe if you like, and thank you very much for listening. This is Len from Straight Talk from the Homeland.